Yay.
Hello, folks. Let's see how this works. This is a janky old setup. Yo, thank you, Master Pediki, for the 7 months. Really appreciate that. That's a long time. Thank you so much for that. Coming in there in the intro. Hello, Vazu. Don't race too quickly. Race safely. It's a food theme going on. Noctogen's got pizza. That's great. I totally didn't have like a couple of sandwiches for dinner while working today. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, both of you, anyway. And Mysticat. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So yeah, this is a janky old setup. I'm running 2 OBS instances, and what you're watching is the stream reading off of the other one so that I can record in high resolution while streaming out, and I'm hoping that it all somehow works. It's gonna be great.
Yay.
Also make a pizza. Nice. Self-made dough. Nice. Now we're talking fancy pizza style. It was a long time since I made like real proper homemade pizza. So pray to the OBS gods? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. So let me give you a sort of overview status of this stuff to begin with. Let's see how well this works. This and here. Okay, good timing. Just as this window opened. This is the kind of master list of stuff for 119.4. So it's all of this. There's some to-dos left in here. This is a script for it. There's quite a bit of stuff here. And yeah, normally what I would do, actually it's slightly out of date because this was like, I wrote and collected most of this, I think, pre-release 3? So I think yeah, I'm missing like one notable thing from pre-release 4, and yeah, probably need to update the tech video for 119 for RC1. This, by the way, is the tech video stuff. And here's the tech script. It's longer. That's interesting. Oh yeah, and here's the sounds. But yeah, there's some stuff to do here. So what I've done, so normally what I would do is I would take the script, I would record all of it, and then that's the master list. Like that's what I'm working from, right? I'm working from the VO and I'm building everything out from that. And I can't do that because I've been sick. So I'm still waiting for that. What I've done in the meantime is I've done the experimental stuff. So there's all the armor trim stuff, all of the cherry wood, the sniffer, and the archaeology stuff. So that's all done. And I've done that mostly because I've been able to pretty much reuse the script. There's some differences. There's some patch ups and stuff, but I've been able to pretty much just use what I had, and then kind of estimate the rest. So they're not fully done, but they're mostly done. So you know. So those are pretty much done, and that is almost 10 minutes of video right there. Will there be a sounds video? I thought they were low enough to make it into the main video. It's a short list, right? But it's actually quite a lot of like, it's all the sniffer sounds, right? So the sniffer sounds like quite a lot of sounds. Actually, did I make a script? Yeah, I did. So basically, like every line in this is kind of its own, like, and here's a sound for blah, then that sound, right? It's not riveting content, and I don't want it lowering the engagement of the main video. I can send you some crazy commands for display and to see if you need footage of that. Working windmill laser door. I've got a few Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think most of it's gonna be focused on the mechanics, but it might be nice with some like fancy showcases. So the problem I have right now is I don't quite know where to go, right? I have a lot of footage and I need to piece it all together, and we need a lot more stuff. I think I've done this. Is this even reasonably visible? Like the text on this, or is it too small? Did you have to re-record decorated pots? Yes. Every single instance. And the best part about that was this right here. Because we had recorded the intro with and made this like little text and stuff, and Octogen is in this, right? And so I kind of had to remake the thing, but it's the new pots. So I actually had to rotoscope out some stuff out of this. Super like over tech solution for that. I'll now mostly stop paying attention and continue planning a 240-kilometer bike tour. That sounds awesome. Enjoy it. And thank you for lurking. And yeah, also, I can't even tell which one. This one, the bow, the archery shard was replaced, right? So that also. Wow, really? What do you mean? Erased Octogen? The opposite, right? She's there. But she was originally in a version of this that was not this, right? Because this is the new pots and stuff. So anyway, those are kind of done. So and they were easier, right? Because most of the armor trims were a fair bit of work trying to like upgrade all of these, because these had to be all re-recorded. But like the cherries, the sniffer, and the archaeology were mostly all introduced in one snapshot. Didn't change all that much afterwards, so I could mostly kind of reuse the same thing, even if I had to re-record some of the video. This will now prevent the comment on the YouTube video, the archery shard is outdated. You know, introduce one place where we leave like all of the outdated stuff or something, like on purpose. But yeah, so those were kind of the easy parts, and that's kind of why I mostly did them while I was not feeling that great. So what we got to do now is we got to do all of this other stuff. And I guess we just go from top to bottom here, I suppose. There's an intro bit where I kind of just want to throw lots of different footage, like over and over, but I think we can probably reuse some of the stuff from the other ones. So like it's gonna go swoosh, 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 swoosh with just like new thing, new thing, new thing, new thing. I didn't really see what was wrong with the arrow before, but the new one's better. Yeah, I also think that the wob thing was kind of overplayed. Like it was one interpretation that was clearly wrong, because that's not how bows and arrows work. But you know, whatever. It's nice now. But some people that were like adamant that was the only way to see it, I could never see it. But then also there's the entire tech video, so there's going to be a lot of work here. But I don't know. Let's just start with blocks and items, I guess. And for that, I am... What am I gonna do? That's a good question. Did I start that actually? Hold on. Oh, cool, I did. Let's maybe start with the thing I already started then. I don't think I actually put anything in it though, but... Oh, please. Windows. No. Oh, I think I might have resaved snapshot videos as just this name. Because I intend to reuse some of it. I'm a glass half empty person. Nice. Hi, Lancelot. Yeah, so this is basically how I've started the other ones. So this is a snapshot video, right, for something, and this has this part in it with the note particles. I think is the only thing from the snapshot that we're gonna keep. So in the other ones, I've kind of taken the script from those and kind of kept it, but I think I can't really do that here, so I'm gonna have to just gather up the clips and just hope that I can make something good out of it. And then once I've recorded all the video and edited all the video, then I'm gonna have to go back and like actually set the timings for everything. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but I don't think I can do it in any other way. Right, so here's Pig Step 2, which is an interesting thing. Please. So I'm kind of considering doing the same thing as I did in the snapshot video, which is to actually have Pig Step playing from this point, right? That was the actual music for that video, which is kind of nice. Nice to use Pig Step as a song for the video. And this happens very early, so that might be good, I guess. How does this play back right now? Line 3. Line 3. It plays as music. That might be good, I guess. If we pause the music for a little bit. It kind of goes like this. So this is actually matched up against where Pig Step starts in the game. So if you had the actual recording here, it would start exactly the same way. But I've got it as the video soundtrack instead of the in-game sound, just to be able to continue having the same music for the video, right? So that was the whole point of that. The question then is I need to kind of lift this out of this video file, but I guess I can worry about that later. There's some way of making a marker that shows up on the finished video, but I don't quite know. I don't think it's this. There's also like this track one. I don't know what that is. CD thing. Probably not. There's like markers, regions. Could be a region, I guess. Events. Wait, events. What are these? Oh, these are all the actual like boxes here. That's definitely not it. Commands. Okay. I don't know this stuff. It's fine. Let's go back to stream music for now. So we don't need to necessarily play Pig Step from here. And I think what's gonna happen... Ooh, wait. I need a blocks and items title card before this. And of course that's gonna be like the one title card I don't have here. So that's great. Let's get rid of everything. Give me a title card here. This one. I hope I might actually. I'm gonna undo that, I think. We might do some side-by-side stuff. So I'm gonna keep that. So the example. And just remove everything else. There we go. Fantastic. Blocks. This one? Yeah. And of course I should have kept one, but whatever. This seems very loud. This is loud. Are you going to hire David Attenborough again for the voiceover? Well, see, no. Will jukeboxes go in blocks and items then? Yes. I don't know, like, where else they would go. I guess some redstone related stuff here. But that doesn't seem right. This is what? This is like a dissolve through grayscale? Yeah. That's what I usually use. So, like, it's just one of these small touches that you might not have noticed, but every title card kind of fades to grayscale as it fades out. What was the story behind that Attenborough voiceover? What do you mean? It was a fun parody I've kind of wanted to do because the topic of the Seasons pack is very similar to the topics of those documentaries, and the actual voiceover is cut out lines from a whole bunch of different Attenborough documentaries. So it's like 4 or 5 different documentaries that it's cut pieces from. I think mostly from the Green Planet episode about forests. Do you have to deal with licensing for that? No. Because it's a parody, right? It's not. It's one of the fundamental pieces of fair use. Anyway, that's one clip. Yo, Elturin. 27 months. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. That's a long time. That's a lot of support. Let's go back here. So this document of all of the changes that I have, like all this, this is based on my master documents for all of the different snapshot videos. And so you can see that I have basically timestamps for everywhere where things appeared originally. So I can go back and look at the other snapshot videos and see where I can cut out and reuse stuff. Different documents. Yeah. So I spent like a few evenings. I was like sick all the way back then. I've been sick for almost 2 weeks. It sucks. But yeah, I spent some time just watching through some of the documentaries that I thought might have some related voice clips. And I just made notes about when he said something that was related that I thought maybe I could use. Wrote down like the timestamps and stuff. And then when I'd done that from a bunch of different things, I just looked at all of the text that I had, all the quotes that I had, and pieced them together in an order that makes sense. And then I used it like an NVIDIA's AI-based noise cancellation to filter away the background music and stuff. Anyway, we should do this thing. And then 23W07A is a couple of clips here, so I need to go and get that video out. So we're going to open that up here, and then we're going to find, 5 minutes and 5 seconds in, pretty much. Yeah, droppers and hoppers can now interact with jukeboxes. Add info on hopper locking and hopper minecart. So, reasonably, I have already done that in the script, but I probably also need a new clip for it. We could even stop... We could stop the playback of Pigstep as the music disc gets pulled out by a hopper cart. Yeah, you know, Attenborough stuff is quality documentaries, and I've seen all of the Planet Earth ones before, so it's kind of nice to have a chance to rewatch some of them. You know, especially since I was sick. You know. It wasn't like I was gonna do like super intense stuff anyway, so it was kind of nice to have an excuse to sit down and watch an hour-long documentary and say that it was for video production. I pretend that this is useful. What did I say? 5 minutes, which is like over here. We're struggling a little bit right now. We're doing ever so slightly too many things at once with this computer. We're struggling quite a lot, actually, yes. Okay, minimize Minecraft might help. Yeah, it does help. So there's this clip, and that's something different, yeah. So we need these two. What can I close? I can close Photoshop. I don't need that. I don't need IntelliJ. Sure, save that. When you organize bug fixes, do you only consider the ones which are dated 1.19.3 and before? You mean the ones that exist? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, so the finished video doesn't contain anything that changed from snapshot to snapshot. So it's only stuff that was there before and is now fixed. Oh, come on. Don't do that. So this is a weird thing. Oh god. You know it's good when even the music player is like chopping. So there's this thing here where like if some of these like clip boundaries aren't fully lined up with a frame and you put another clip next to it, it will like cut it will do like a jump cut instead of a fade cut and like do all kinds of weird things. It's just a quirk of Vegas. So I don't know how long to have these on is the problem right now, but I'm going to assume that the rough length of my talking about it is kind of approximately the same. That why is this struggling? Holy smokes, what the heck? It does have a proxy. Why? Hello? Yeah, okay. This might be rougher than I thought it would be. Okay, I'm gonna close the other instance of Vegas. Yeah, thank you. We didn't need that music to play. Sony hasn't had anything to do with Vegas for a number of versions, though, by the way. It's a bit of a PowerPoint stream at the moment. Yeah, there you go. I think we're fine now. Yeah. I know you love your DaVinci Resolve Fuzzo, but I have zero reason to switch. And I have used it. I've used it, I don't know, a decent amount. I've used it enough to know my way around it. That has nothing to do with this. Like, I don't think it would help if I did that here. Because we've got, like, the way the videos I make are, like, super heavy. Because I have so many clips loaded. Like, we can look at let's look at this one that I just loaded. So like there's some images and stuff. We don't need to count those though, but like there's 70 items and 5 gigabytes of data that goes into that like 10-minute video. And this is 70 different clips. Wish you could use it on Linux. Which one? DaVinci? So more of a PC issues versus software issues? It's the fact that I'm running 2 instances of OBS, trying to do video processing and running Minecraft, and all of those are graphic intensive applications. There's only so much any video card will handle. So I believe that I need so what I've added here, right, yeah, so I've added this piece. Since the jukebox emits power when it's playing, a hopper beneath it remains locked, but a hopper minecart can be used to take out discs even while playing. So that wasn't there in the original video, and I have no actual, like, video source for this. So that is, what is that, 10-15 seconds of video that we need. Workstation carts and SLI. well, I mean, the kind of correct way to do this is to have a streaming computer and a dual PC setup, right? That's what people do generally when they want to do like a heavy stream of a modern game or something, and then also have a good solid like PC that can dedicate this graphics card to encoding video and stuff. I haven't tried DaVinci Resolve on Linux myself, but I've heard good things about it, so I'm a little surprised that it doesn't work. Oh, I just spotted this. We should probably say, like, we should probably recapture this to say Pigstep, since I'm already playing Pigstep. And I'm wondering if it makes sense to try to cut. Man, we could cut here. That would be so good. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm watching this waveform down here. Hold on, let me turn this on. And there, like, after that drop, then we would take out the disc. That slice pretty much obsolete now, if I recall. It was a long time since I heard anybody use it, but I'm sure there are weird applications. But yeah, generally what people do is run a streaming PC. Which I've been considering, because there are some things that I can't do because I overload my graphics card. Like, I can't run NVIDIA Broadcast, for instance, and use the noise cleaning from that. What's this actually? Oh, graphics driver wants to update. Fun. Let's just skip to the next one. Actually, let's skip this too. Yeah, so I've had to turn some things off because I noticed that those kind of helper applications take up too much performance. So I ended up getting choppy gameplay. And obviously that's much better if you run a second PC with those things instead. Do I just make a new world for this? Yeah, maybe. It was a long time since I dual booted Linux. Basically, since I started doing like game and video stuff, I've stuck on Windows, and like I use Linux on like through consoles and stuff. I've heard people really aren't using a second stream computer much anymore. Well, you're completely misinformed. 1.19.4. That's it. Let's turn the experiments on, I guess. We might need them. No, I know lots of streamers who are using dual PC setups. It's absolutely, like, maybe not on the lower end when people are just starting out, but absolutely. And maybe specifically not Minecraft, you know, because Minecraft isn't the most heavy thing. But absolutely, a lot of the like pro streamers and stuff are. Wow. Okay. Hello. First of all, what is this FOV? Okay, we've been capturing some thumbnail here. We spawned into a super heavyweight area and like got 2 FPS. Great. Maybe this would work. It's a decent backdrop. Let's see. I need one of these. I'm gonna need a hopper. Regular chest. I guess the jukebox was never added here. What's that? Functional? Yeah. And the big step. Is that it? That might be it. Let's do this, I think. Put chest there. Jukebox there, jukebox there. Ah, come on, chest there. And I didn't mean to do that, but now we did it, I guess. So my notebox is all jukebox is off. Just FYI here. So like, you get the text, but you don't hear anything, right? But I guess we can record this, and then we'll do a second setup. Let's do this. Get that off. I mean, I guess we're gonna see it here anyway. It doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter. There, perfect. So I'm gonna record that. Open here, put this in. Now we're playing pick step. Woohoo! And I'm gonna kind of let this play a little bit longer than I normally think I need, just in case we need a longer clip here. Okay, that's probably enough. Pop that, and then we make the second setup. Maybe we do that this... I can't do it in the same place. Let's do it here. Let's maybe put that there. Wait, this is... I know exactly what I'm doing. Solid block. Sure. Actually, probably just put those on the blocks then. And then this, right? So, get that to play, start this off, it stops playing, it's now in here. It doesn't matter, but it does, but it doesn't, sure. Remember this footage of walking a camel into a hole getting onto the video? You know, sometimes these snapshot videos are interesting because you're always on a time crunch. So sometimes it's just like, it's good enough, fine, let's go. Let's do this. So then we record here. Let's put this in. And then jukebox in my cart. Nice. I like it. So that should be pretty much good. And so my OBS is set to auto remix those, so we now have them in the correct format. They're not like in the right place though. And this isn't even the right drive. This is the place I want, so they're gonna be here at the bottom. And I have folders here, I think. This is even the right folder. Blocks and items. So I'm trying to just arrange things so that I can find things later. Jukebox hopper. And this is box hopper cart. Get those in here. Pull them in here. Make proxy videos for those so that Vegas can process them a little bit easier. Junk box boat. I like that misspelling. 119.4 RC1, okay. Wait, what do you mean? Like, we're in not 119.4, yeah, but RC1, but yeah, that video is done. that did not take an entire stream's worth of time. So what oh, that's playing cat also. Oh no, we should be re-recording this with Big Step also. Ah, okay. That's from 7A. We can repeat that setup. So anyway, I wanted to replace this thing, which is just put the thing in the chest it goes in. So it's like here. Sure. I don't know how much I need out of these, but we'll do that. And then I guess probably here. So the clip kind of starts here. And ends somewhere there, I guess. That doesn't fit at all. Like not even slightly. So we wanted to end here, but I don't know if that... I have no idea if that will match up, actually. It's 40 seconds long, so at least 4 hours of work. Well... So what was that? Like, I got off work probably like a 6:30. And it was basically done at 7? Yeah, it was just after 7. It's like 7:05 or something. So yeah, about a minute per every second. But yeah, ideally the timing here matches up so that I can pull the pig step music. Actually, let's set that up. Let's set it up so that it works, and then hopefully I can get it to work with the VO. But that would be... I don't know. I want here to be there. So, we'll see. So we'll pull here, kind of, actually. Because it's, like, under the block. Logically, like, here somewhere. So we cut here. We pause the music. This is how it would look. And the next clip is supposed to be pig step, not cat now. That's pretty nice, I think, if that works out. Optical illusion in the release candidate videos. Well, it's not really an optical illusion. It's a display entity. So what is this? Oh, this old garbage that I don't need. Well, I might. Oh yeah, well let's go re-record this clip and use the proper music for it. Which was 7A. So these are like all named world. They are the worlds that we used to set up the recordings on the server when we recorded these initial snapshot videos. So this was like the title card for that snapshot. Wait, I'm in... All right. And then random sniffer noises. And then here, this page is our coordination page for it. So 23W07A should be able to find game player or jukebox redstone here. So yeah, Jock set this one up, and we have like a little note of where it is in the world here. Which means we can go back here, we can teleport this coordinate, and there we go. Weren't there more things here? No, there weren't. It looked exactly like this, Lime. And And there's that setup, if I had wanted it, but I guess I don't. Pixar. Alright, so record, plonk that in, stand here for a little bit. Is it definitely real cherry blossom forest? And I don't think I need anything else. I need just this. Gotta love how it duplicates the disc. Stop recording before I faff around more. Yeah, 07A. This is the 07A world. And these are all taken from the new server. So these are all like the finished worlds, if you will. Okay, so let's get that over. Where do I? There's a lot of stuff on my screen. Here. So this is the latest recorded thing. Blocks and items, jukebox, redstone. Plonk, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get that done properly so it doesn't mess up something else. Create a video proxy. I don't really need a sound for this because it doesn't really have any because I have the jukebox turned off. So yeah, I guess it should kind of be just at the start. So, oh, that's already playing. Yeah, maybe that's okay. So it looks like this. Now let's have double music, sure. Suddenly picks up. Yeah, that's fine. What? Hotspur Dragon music? This is glass core, isn't it? This is the falling off the edge, isn't it? Dang, it's a long time since we used that stream intro. And this part of it is cut out. There's a little bit there that isn't included in that. Okay, so that's that. We've done let's see, that's done, kind of. We've done these 3 in like an hour. 45 minutes, okay. Here's the bingo fix. I guess I included that here. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we do include that. But then I would have to do a side-by-side thing. I think mostly I'm including it because, like, Fetcher is a rather popular thing now, and a lot of people have remarked on that bug, so... So pre-2, we're gonna have to do the multiple Vegas things at once again thing. Which, you know, could be an issue, we'll see. Pre-2 video might be smaller. Should be smaller, hopefully. I've also closed a bunch of stuff now. A meme text for Fetcher. I don't know. It's probably going to be lost on anybody who doesn't already play. So it's these 2 clips. And I'm just going to like relabel this as 119.3 because it behaves the same way. It's obviously none of the footage in the video that claims to be 119.4 is going to be 119.4, so you know, I don't feel particularly bad about having that piece of video footage claiming to be 119.3 not be 119.3. And I guess immediately close this one. Alright, so this is, come on, 190, not 110, no. It's 119.3, and this is 119.4. And the way I do this, by the way, just to keep track, is like the top track is always the older one, and the lower track is always the new one. So this is 1903, this is 1904, and this is video footage from 1903.94. And I guess I have no idea how long this needs to be, but I presume it needs to be approximately as long as it was in the previous one. And the script, save this. Wait. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff in here that is not in here. What have I done here? I've taken creative mode and I've moved it in under here. That's what I've done. Wow, why is that purple? I've never seen that before. Fire charges in the creative inventory, paintings in the creative inventory, and the painting stuff. Yeah, so all the painting stuff. And this goes down here. And I think I've removed this, but it's both of those are from 06A. It was introduced in 117, so no. Because that wasn't the problem in Fetcher 116.5, so I think we kind of do know that it's not a bug from 110. Okay, so anyway, this stuff then needs to be out here somewhere. Actually quite far back. And then need to go to one... Oh, no. Okay, that's a heavyweight one. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Because this was a big snapshot. We might not do this for too long today. I have... Today was my first day back at work. Well, I guess depending on how you see it. I worked Thursday and Friday last week, and then I started feeling terrible in the weekend again. And now I'm back at work today, and I had a lot of meetings, and my voice is not terribly happy with it. I would like to get some of this stuff down. So this is the painting stuff. Silence the music from that. Is this still playing on the right thing? Sure, that's fine. Is it? Is it fine? I might toss this on the Discord line instead, and then turn off the filtering on the Discord line. Am I even looking in the right OBS? Yes, I think I am. Filters? 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 Where's the filters? Hello? Filters, there. It's off screen. It's already turned off. Okay, cool. Well, it's compressed, but that might be okay. So let's try this. Fire charges are now available in the Creative Inventory Ingredients tab. Another thing that has been added to the Creative Inventory is all the different paintings. Of course, you can still get the regular any old painting item, but now you can also get each individual painting. If you have such a painting with the predefined variant, the artist name and the name of that painting will now show up if you hover over it in the inventory. If you have operator permissions and the operator items tab option... Stop. Please. Yeah, okay, so that is actually exactly the same script. So we can take the entire thing. Which is great. So that means I have more of a sense of the timing. If I can, you know... Oh. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Paste the thing. Very good. Close view. No. So this is obvious. This makes one thing immediately obvious, and that is the fact that we're missing a clip here. Plosive are really hitting on the mic you're using, and that's probably because of the compression, right? Fire charges are now available in the Creative Inventory Ingredients tab. Another thing that has been added to the Creative Inventory is all the different paintings. Yeah, that hits a lot. Like, it's different from different recordings. Also, my pop filter might not have been in the good place there. Anyway, we don't care, because this isn't going to be here This is here for timing purposes now, and then I'm going to re-record all of this so we get the same recording for everything. But anyway, that means I'm kind of missing a 5.5 second clip of showing that fire charges are in the creative inventory now. So let's get that. Oh, and I'm also, oh, of course, I changed one. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, let's keep that there. Okay, I don't need these. Sure, let's just sit here or something. Record, go here. I should have checked where I'm going. Ingredients, and there are fire charges. Very nice. Riveting video footage. If fire charges were like gas charges, they would be in the combat tab. Isn't that a lost opportunity that they're not? I always found that like a little bit weird. Because now they're just like not a useful item instead. Did I? Yeah, I did. Oh, come on, stop, Vegas. Oh. He pressed E and moved his mouse. Yes. Right, and that means we can move this back into place like after all this. Variants that are not available in survival. Yeah. Variants that are not available in survival mode from there. And then it's the fetcher bug. So I believe that that's all. Yeah, let's move on to mob changes after that. So that is the end of that. So it's the beginning here. Let's start with some updates to blocks and items. That's not a very long thing, so we might have to cut some of this, which is fine. How long is this clip? 7 seconds. Yeah, we can definitely club. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do this. So, this intro card is there in a position where it wasn't in the snapshot video. So I might have to cut some of this clip, which is fine. Like it's literally stationary looking at a jukebox. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to ignore all the timing issues that remain, because that is basically as much as I can do without recording all the video first. So we're just going to render this thing into the project location, 194 blocks and items, render the full thing, go. Now we're going to together watch this progress bar. Exciting. It's not going to take too long. I don't know if I said it, but the Ukester, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I don't think I did. Welcome in anyway. So this is very awkward for me, because I usually I'm used to being able to do one section and then be done with that section, but now I'm kind of semi done with the section. I'm gonna have to make another pass over everything, which is really awkward. And it also means I don't know how long the thing is. Oh, I just realized I need to do that again. I think I should render Pigstep into this video. Yeah, I should. Let's do that. Let's just immediately do that again. But it's fine. Yeah, so I'm kind of just trying to find as many ways as possible to make some progress before I'm ready to do the whole thing, right? Because there's a lot of work that goes into these, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to. Like, ideally, given that the version releases next week, I want to have both of these videos at least done. Preferably all three, like main video, tech video, and sounds, but at least main video and tech, and at the very, very least, the main video. But not having the tech video would also hurt quite a lot, actually. Yo, pleb.
Evening at slicedlime.
Good evening, or Gemini. How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. So that now finally means we can go back to the main project file here. And go back in here. Now we have a render here for blocks and items, and that kind of goes here somewhere. Like near the start. It's not actually at the start because... Oh, that's super low. Huh. Okay. That probably needs to be a lot louder, but whatever. It's fine. Technical video would be really cool since that's a big focus on 119.4.2. Next week, leak. Did I miss something? It's literally in the changelog post. You heard it here first, folks! Exclusive! So that was another 1 minute 12 seconds. And we are here, mob changes. So I think I rearranged this a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, I cannot do this too long tonight. I rearranged this a little bit when I was writing the script, and apparently I didn't rearrange the sections here. So we're gonna have to do that. So maybe some of the things we should focus on here are whatever the remaining to-dos are. I've done this, I think. Needs new footage. No, I haven't. I did some part of it. Maybe. So the what this thing is about is like the create new world screen in the changelog. Let me show Minecraft here for a second. So what it says in the changelog is this button doesn't exist in full releases. But this is obviously not a full release. This is a release candidate, so it's here. But if I want to show how it looks in the full release, then this button shouldn't be here.
Early pause reminder by calendar, but probably good for a short stream.
Actually, it's really good because like I mentioned before, I've moved that pause because I have something that is like on the clock that I need to do at this point in time, and not regardless of when the stream started. So thank you so much. So we'll take that break and then we'll continue for a little bit. And I don't know how long because I don't know how my voice feels about continuing but we'll do at least a little bit and do some of the. What I'm thinking is we'll sort out some of the to-dos and retake some of the footage that needs to be retaken, because that's a little more interesting than just cutting video, I think. Anyway, break time. We'll do ads and clips and all the fun stuff and all the not so fun stuff. See you in a few minutes. Grab your snacks. Why are you all like leaving now? Come on. I just want to milk you. I promise. I mean, also maybe, you know, never mind. It'd be helpful if these cows had leather, though. Where'd the rest of them go? Cocoa bean up here. Come on. 3 cows, 9 steak, no leather. 4 cows, 12 steak, no leather. Oh my god, what? 5 cows, 14 steak, no leather. You want to move over to your new profession walk, aren't you? Yeah, look at that. It's gonna be glorious over here, isn't it? Just don't walk through the fire. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. No, don't do it again. Oh, you just managed to avoid it. Very good. Very good. I mean, oops. It's just like standing having a chat with this guy. This is going like, why are you on fire?
Ha ha ha, death yay.
This guy is like, I'm your replacement. Go away already. Come on. He went super speed. And you're gonna go like, oh, there's a free workstation. If we do this, look at that. Go! Die! Yay! Death! Destruction! Suffering! Alright, let's go. Okay, dude. And there's a police spawner right there. Leave. What even? Dude, that is perfect. But the scariest thing ever. Okay. What do you think? I don't even know where I logged out. I logged out in my base. How long time? How long time did you spend on that? Oh, dedication.
I think there's no way. How much time we have left? 11 minutes. At the timer was always there. I was always asking how much time we have left. I was right there. Nice.
Oh, you're kidding me.
And you're right.
Oh,
What?
city.
Are you
Oh!
serious?
No,
Whoa.
this is cheating, man. This is hacks. This
What?
can't be true.
How? Hello?
Do you have an ender pearl?
I didn't think that was possible.
Was
Gotta say, the Monumental team is really nice, man.
No, this is not what I meant.
There it is.
This is vanilla. Wow. I've never
Oh. Hello. I come up with the elevator to kill. Have sharp blade. Give little shulker shell reward. Don't you dare. Alright, there we go. I can find the right scene in OBS, and I'm not used to using this thing. Anyway, yeah, so this this experiments button is gonna be gone. This is gonna still be here. So that's the to clarify what I was talking about there. So that's one thing we need to retake, obviously. And I've redone a bunch of the armor trim stuff already. Actually made a new title card also that I can show you. It's pretty fun. So armor trims. This is actually... Hey, there you go. Oh, come on. I thought I had it in here. Yeah. So here's how it's gonna look when it's in the full release. So I've copy pasted a piece of the background over that button here, so it looks like it doesn't exist, right? Just for the tiny little piece of this clip that is on that screen. So somewhere in here I've made a new, yeah, there we go. So here's the new armor trim title card. Very fancy. Leather armor trims are the best thing ever. Yeah, just using like a netherite on your leather armor, right? Just as a flex. Have a good day. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I've had a really good day, actually. It's been really nice to be back at work finally. Because, like, I've had a rather rough time being sick, but also, like, I just get restless from not doing anything all days. So, actually, because, like, I had a bunch of to-dos down here of, like, need some new footage, retake from New World, had some details. But I've done all of these, so I think we were basically done. And like this title card is done. So I just not updated the document when I was done. Fake footage with no experiments bottom. Yeah, so I have the fake, like the overlay. Oh yeah, and the scroll thing I need to retake. So I might. But there's some no footage stuff also. Crash fixes. Well, I can't really. So do I really not have anything that I need to retake anymore? That's wild. Well, I do need to retake this Great New World screen, but. Hello, Jesper. How's it going? So I guess oh wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. I need some form of data for horse breeding. I know that people have this somewhere, and just need to locate that. Okay. So I guess I just try to piece together this mob section. And maybe that's good enough. What we got? Gameplay, skulk sensors, visuals. Oh, here's one. Shulker bullet thing, which was like in pre-4, I think. Yeah, that's the missing one from pre-4. What's the other missing thing? Oh yeah, it's a UI thing. New credits and attribution screen in pre-4, I think. Did the new Vines and Command Block game roll go in the technical news video? Yes, but the Vines game roll is also in this one. Because I felt like it made sense to have it here also. I think I actually ended up cutting this. Text fixes absolutely 100% do not go in this video, right? There are a lot of bug fixes that don't go into the main videos. Many of them more significant than text fixes. Now that I think about it, I have the Enderman teleportation fix in this, but not the Enderman. Oh wait, the arrow thing might have been. I need to find out now. So this is from pre-3. The thing is, there was also a fix for arrows, for them not dodging arrows, and that might have been introduced in this snapshot series, but it might also not have. And if it wasn't, then I kind of want it in, because that got a lot of comments. Oh, was Jira back up? That is new, but so is that, and this was... Hold on. I'm going to turn that off for a second. Because I need to go here. Yeah, that's fine. And do this. Right, now we're good. So this is introduced in 23W07A. Yeah, so this was probably introduced together with the damage changes, I would guess. So we are not listing that, sadly, because that was a people were just like, that's cursed. gotta have some of those like nice. Oh my god, what is this? This bug is horrible. I guess the cats thing is kind of gonna be that. But whatever. Let's try to do this. I'm not gonna care about the graphs for now, I think. This is from 7A, 3A, 6A. So there are 3 things from 7A, and then 1 pre-3. So I guess I start with 7A. So we're gonna open that. And this is one of the really heavyweight ones. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the entire video except the 3 parts that I want to keep. So that's our starting point. And they are horses, allays, and cats. So they're not going to be under archaeology, sniffer, or cherry groves. So that's easy enough. And they're also not camels. Last I heard, cats were not camels. You heard it here first, folks. I'm gonna nuke all the regions. Am I? Probably not before I fix this, actually. Visuals? Sounds, data stuff. Yeah, so they're not there. So they're somewhere in the mobs and gameplay section. This is the allay clip. That's the horse clip. I don't need any of the VO, or do I? Do I? The 193 bug was Enderman not taking explosion damage. Yeah, pretty much. Specifically not from Wither Skulls. Well, I certainly don't need this. What is this? Oh yeah, this is creepers losing their white text. Creepers. I did not include the turtle thing. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna skip the VO here. And that's the cat clips. So we can remove the rest. I also don't need any of the music from this. So we can... What's this? Look at my spaceship. Very good. Nuke all of that. Some garbage left here. I do want to keep the mobs thing, so that's nice. And now I can nuke... Am I showing the right thing? Yes. All the regions. Take this. Pull you all the way back to the start. What the heck is this? Oh, some voice stuff left. You can go away. And now nuke all the media. That's fine. Actually, not fine, but that's okay. We're gonna have to get a new version of that. Okay. 15 seconds? Oof. Yeah, I also had a lot of stream delay, but you know. My computer has been under incredibly heavy load, so that's maybe not so surprising. I was just working on blocks and items, right? Yes. I don't think I have... No, I don't have a side-by-side fake world of blank. Yeah, there you go. So I'm reopening the thing we just worked on. Because I want this, and I want only the opposite way, like this and this. So on only this comparison, I'm going to save that as an image. And that's versions side by side. So instead of copying these 2 title tracks, which like Vegas needs to process and render out, I'm just dumping that into a PNG file that I can reuse. And then I open this in the second window, so we can go back here. Now I have that here, and I can plonk that in here. Okay, so horse breeding things were first. So switch that over here. The horse breeding thing is kind of just B-roll. And if you haven't heard the term, B-roll is just a movie making or like videographing term for footage that's on screen while somebody talks, but it's not of the person talking. So this is kind of literally filler footage from the background that doesn't really show what the thing is about. Because like, how do you show that the resulting horses of horse breeding are now slightly statistically different, right? So that's why we need some form of graph over here, but I don't have that yet, so. Villager AI broken. We don't have that. And then hopper, cart, and then allays, and then cats, and then enderman. Okay. So literally the opposite order from what I had. Very good. Wait. Snapping off? No. Then why are you not snapping? That's highly annoying. These are cut in the middle here, by the way, because they're just way too long. So like all those YouTube video essays where half of the video is just random stock footage, pretty much. Like most of your old tech update videos before helpers. I don't know that tech update videos are that much different. If anything, they're more like that now. Because the tech update videos used to be just looking at me typing in commands. But now they're more B-roll stuff. Also, I'm way behind on notifications and stuff. Hold on. No, I'm not actually. Never mind. So let's see. We want 3A, and there's only one thing from there, so this will be fun. I'm actually going to close Minecraft entirely. Just to get a little bit of extra power out of this machine, because we now need to open a whole bunch of different snapshot videos, and those are large. There's a lot of stuff we're loading into memory with these, like a lot of clips. What am I copying out of this one? Villager AI being broken at 40 seconds in. We specifically make B-roll footage? Yes. I mean, just flying around in creative over nice looking terrain? Yes. How many free thanks for me? Yeah, sure. What did I say, 40 seconds? I mean, it would be under mob somewhere, right? This is 40 seconds. Yeah, here it is. So I guess we take these. That's just the 2 clips. So that goes, we'll put it here for now. Stop there. Take this, put it here. Sure. Save that, and that's all we needed from you. So goodbye. What's the next thing? Piglins being angry about minecarts with hoppers, and 06A at 1 minute 10, and that's the only thing we're grabbing from that one. So 06 here. Yes, thank you. Thank you, body, yes. I mean, so Fabian, that's kind of still my fallback, right? And that's... like, just showing off Minecraft terrain is surprisingly effective. When there's not much else. Like, it's a fine enough backdrop. And the only reason we do other stuff now is because we take B-roll footage of other stuff going on in the same snapshot and just use it. 1 minute would be like it's under gameplay somewhere. 1 minute 10 here. No. This one. Yeah. Right. Very good. That's all we needed from you. Goodbye. Hook you on to the end of this. So let's go this way. Go all the way here with you. I need an additional one of those. Nice. And then that's the LA one, Cat one, Enderman one from Pre-3. Pre-3 at least this should be reasonably lightweight to open because the pre-releases don't contain as much stuff. Although Pre-3 was the one that was like, here's a whole bunch of stuff all of a sudden. Which one was the one that Thomas narrated? It was 2, right? And yeah, I think... yes, so it's not this one. So it must have been 2. And then, like... 3, I was feeling decent again. This is the clip. I never finished the thought. What happened after that was there was like a long gap between pre-releases. There. Why? So that's literally all of the mob section then. So what does this script look like? Mob changes. Horse breeding. Notable bug fixes. AI freezing. Opening a minecart. Laser not much quicker. Sitting cats. So the Enderman one is a slightly longer one because I kind of expanded on it to note that it should fix some broken Witheros farm designs. But the other ones before it seemed really quick. So here's how it looks now. And the horse part... oh god. Wait, why are you so slow? Anything here that doesn't have a proxy? No, we're fine. That's weird. They aren't even overlapping. Okay, whatever. AI freezing? Yeah, they would get stuck. Like if you cycle their workstations in certain configurations, they would literally be stuck. Why? What is going on, Vegas? Come on, you're literally... well, you're not. There are 2 instances of OBS running, I suppose. Oh! I still have the other instance open. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, so they just like stop caring. This is great. We're just zooming in on a super upsetting clip of cat dying. I think there's more here. How long? I think this is a fair... yeah, this is a pretty long clip. Enderman can once again take damage from End Crystal, TNT, and Wither Skull explosions, which should fix some broken Wither Rose farm designs out there. Yeah, this needs to be longer. I'm not sure how much longer, but let's just pull it out. A bunch. I guess we include the whole thing. So from here. There's probably more to it afterwards, but I know, right? The poor cat death is just it's a comment magnet, right? it's there for people to go, oh no, poor cat in the comments. That's its purpose, which is sadly the kind of thing I think about as a YouTuber. Rip Enderman. It is pretty clear that he's teleporting away on the left side, right? I think so. So the Ender Crystals, Wither Skull, and TNT specifically? I mean, as far as I understand it, yes. That's at least what the bug report said. I think this is going to have to be shorter because some of it's now under the title card, but I think I just leave it like this for now. And we can render... Crap. This is a big problem, actually. I just noticed that I've saved over the original snapshot video file here. Which sucks. I forgot to resave it before I started working on it. This is 1.19.4 mobs. I'm gonna save that. I am now going to hold the undo button for as long as this will let me and hope that it undoes everything. I didn't have immense fun setting up the cat at all. Oh god, please Vegas, please. Did I reopen this at some point? Please. Okay. We're still going, it's fine. I've done this so many times, by the way. This is not the first time, and it's just slightly nerve-wracking every time. There is also a backup, but I don't know if it's saved over the backup. And it looks pretty bad, but actually there's one big undo step here that's gonna undo all of the deletions. So just hope that it works.
Yay.
There we go. That was the remove all the unused media. Good. So we're not that many undo steps away. That was all the sections. Obviously it's not the end of the world if we can't restore this fully, because I have all the files and everything. It's just it's such an enormous help to have the entire thing there to draw from, right? Also, I've done all these archaeology sections and stuff. Are we done? Yeah, the undo history is clean, so I'm gonna now not save this over the other one. Wait, it was 7, right? Wait, no, was it 6? It was 7. I'm just gonna do that. I remember when Mojang typing save my prog instead of load my prog. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, so I'm working on pieces of my update video, and to start this section, I'm taking pieces of my snapshot videos. And what happened was I forgot to resave it under a new name, which meant I basically deleted the file for one of my snapshot videos. This is why confirmation windows can be lifesavers. I mean, there is no confirmation window that would save me from forgetting to save. The nice part is that part of Vegas is actually really good. Like, it's super solid in its undo buffer. So that is done. We're just gonna render that out. There are many things in Vegas that I have a problem with, but often they tend to trace back to just video codecs being awful. And so they're kind of the same problems that all of the editor software struggles with. The thing that I need to maybe investigate is if some of the other editor software is better at handling a truly massive amount of files. Because Vegas truly struggled with my latest outdoors video, because it had so high definition footage that Vegas just did not know what to do with it. Okay, so that should be that. And then if we go back to the main video, we can toss that in there now. Did I even render that to the right folder? I guess we find out. It was mobs. I did. Very good. So it's a shorter section here. Nice. I guess I should do I should put down the boundaries here, even though they're not in the right place. So blocks and items is here. Mobs is here. And this is actually not armor trims, it's also experimental blocks and items. Because there's like a tiny section here that's not really about armor trims, it's more about like how to upgrade stuff to netherite while this new system is in place, which isn't really about armor trims, it's more about smithing, I guess. So the actual armor trim stuff starts here. IntelliJ IDEA used to have Control Y bound to delete line or something like that. I get tripped up all the time because I switch between IntelliJ and Visual Studio Code quite a lot, and then the keybinds are completely different. So like the keybind in IntelliJ for open file in project is open a new instance of Visual Studio Code. So I keep like duplicating my Visual Studio Code instances all over the shop. Cherry. The sniffer. And archaeology. And then there's some, like, I need a little bit of thank you section here at the end, I think. Look at that. New pot textures. And, like, modified these a little bit to include some more stuff. Okay, can we do one more? Gameplay. That seems reasonable to do. Actually, Skulk Sensor is going to be, like, a 2-copy thing, too, so maybe we do that. But I'm not going to do too much more, as you might understand. 3A has 4 of the things in here, so that's probably the one we start with. And then 5A and 4A. Okay. 4A. 4A. Let's open 3A. Well, let's not do the same thing again. I think IntelliJ has the feature to auto-apply most of the keybinds from other IDs. Yeah, I kind of would like the opposite though, because I'm very used to IntelliJ by now. Because I've been, like, that's my working environment, right? Hi, Lura. So I'm going to resave this. Don't do it again, Lime, don't do it again. Blocks. No, wait, this is gameplay. 1.19.4 gameplay. Hey, look at me being all good and stuff. So 55 seconds, 135. So flammable fire charges are armor stands, 2 of 5, and 210. This is all in this first section. That makes sense. So let's get rid of all of this stuff. Do I keep the voice track as a guide here? Don't need anything from experimental blocks and items here. So we can, and commands and stuff. No. So we'll get rid of all this, get rid of this, get rid of this. I think this is fine. Hello, Tomorrow. Welcome back. Delete all these. Sure, let's do this. Let's move this back here. Is this replay mod? This is Vegas. And actually very few of these things in this video are recorded the replay mod because it's not out. These are. So this little sequence of the skeleton shooting, that is, but almost nothing else is. So like these are obviously first person, but there are some. Maybe. No. Maybe all of this stuff is. Here's one. So this is one we're gonna keep actually. So this is a camera sequence, right? But it's not replay mod. It's my own custom mod. Because we needed something that worked in the snapshots and pre-releases and stuff. So we have a spline mod. I can actually no, I can't because I closed Minecraft. Well, I can show it off a little bit later, but there's a custom thing that we use to set up camera splines that are synchronized from commands, so that we can basically, like you can see that these two are exactly the same camera movement, and the explosion happens at exactly the same time in both, right? So we have a system where we can rerun a camera spline, which is really made the process of recording this stuff a lot better. I think I'm going to completely ignore the voice track here, so we're going to nuke that. And then just keep the things I need. We don't need any of these. I guess, actually. So damage wobble. Oh, these are top and bottom, actually, so I do need that. At 50% speed. Goat horn thing can go away. Okay. So, versions side by side, I can just replace this file with the one from the main video. And now suddenly it says the right thing. It's the secret citrus mod. We set up these great splines and Live stretches them. Yeah. So, one of the great teachings that I try to get into people, with regards to camera movement, is there's very much a thing such as too much camera movement. We really do not want too much movement on your camera. You want some movement all of the time, but you don't want that much. Oops, deleted too much. Come on now. I don't want oxygen violently dooming me to pushing me to my death. That should not be in the video. We don't want this thing, whatever it is, because it's just so weird a bug fix that it's not really relevant, even though it's quite fun. We do want the fire charge thing. Don't really care about this thing. Don't care about the sprint thing. Do care about the armor stand thing. Don't care about this thing. I believe I had this in, but maybe I don't anymore. Oh yeah, it's here. Is it in the script still, actually? Single player, list of damage thing. Armor sounds. Right. Fire charges and consume blast protection. Oh yeah, it's here. It's here. Cool. So that is this thing. Okay, save that. Remove all the stuff we're not using anymore. Fix this to say 1.19.4. Accessibility stuff is all in the oral section, yeah. So there's like visuals, then user interface, then options and accessibility. Which I actually am not entirely sure that it's that way in that order in the script, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't do this for work, so none of this has anything to do with my work other than, you know, the fact that it's the same game. And in fact, I used to do this videos before I started working for Mojang. Gameplay. So damage wobble is first, which is interesting because that means that some of the VO for the damage wobble is going to be under the intro card. But I guess there's not much I can do about that. I'll have to just adjust that when I have recorded the thing. So we got that. These are all like 50% speed things, and this is the full thing. So I guess I could just cut away some of the 100% stuff if I end up with too much footage, because I might, because I think I talked more about it in the snapshot video than I kept in the final script. So the second one is fire charges, which is conveniently right here. So we'll just slide that over. Armor stands with custom names. Hold on. Just you hold on one moment. This is not the way I have these. Let's look at the script instead, because that's the thing that matters. Okay. Damage wobble stuff is all this stuff. Armor piece is being replaced. There we go. So that's the next thing. So that is not there. Armor stands without remember their names. That's still not this. Hold on. Come on. Select all the things. There we go. So armor stands here. So I kind of put all of the kind of news first, like in new features, and then all of the like more pure bug fixes afterwards. Actually, so that's not even there. That's like there's a thing in between here. And then fire charges, blast protection, and hopper mine carts. It says fire charges directly after. Yeah, it's directly after the armor stand thing. Could you not? Vegas, please. It's so annoying. Okay. So we need the armor piece replacing thing. That's this from 05A. I should have looked. 250. Working of arrow keys in the menus is really nice. There's a ton of really good accessibility stuff in this. Like all of the high contrast pack stuff, and like, yeah, there's just so much stuff that's good for accessibility. What did I say? 2 here. This one, strictly speaking, you don't really need the comparison to be able to show the difference. But it's kind of fun to have the comparison just because the like previous version goes splat. No, let's just do that. And then go here. Huh, okay. Come on, we put you here. Take one of these. And then this. No, please. Why are you like this, Vegas? Is it the other one's the problem? What? Come on. No, you're fine. Okay, so that was, I think, everything I needed out of 05? Yes. And then armor stands, fire charges, blast protection, and then minecart. So blast protection is the only thing we're missing. That's from 04A at 5.5 minutes. Java tooltips in the settings menus are the best thing ever. That's maybe a little bit over the... but you know, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Like, actually, there's so many small, good gameplay fixes in this version that I think get, like, forgotten over all the 120 features. But, like, the fact that you'll be able to swap armor by using your hotbar, so good. Being able to swap in and out of like different shoes, being able to swap in and out of Elytra versus armor, so good. Did I say 550? I think I said 545. That's not it. Really, like here. This is the blast protection thing. I probably just misread my note. And just like this thing also, like the fact that an armor stand keeps his name, that's just, it's also really good. Like it's all good stuff. Alright, so did I get all of these? Damage wobble, yes. Fire charges, yes. Armor stand names, yes. Minecart. Picking up stuff, yes. Replace armor from hotbar, yes. Blast protection, yes. So that is done. Is it all good? What's this stuff down here? Oh, we got the sounds from both of these. I guess that makes sense. Because one has the death sound, the other one has the... that thing. So that's done. We should just render this. Yeah. Sweet. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. I'm not happy. Because this damage wobble stuff is slowed down by 50% on a 30 FPS recording, which isn't great. So this footage is essentially 15 FPS, which I don't like. GG. I'm kind of assuming that you meant to... No, I skipped the song. Like, I skipped it a long time ago. You probably lagged a bit. But it's also really short. Like, we were halfway through the song when I skipped it. Yeah, so these are 30 FPS original. So I might re-record these in high FPS, actually. And these are from... 03A. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, skip song is 500? Oh yeah, so let's kick off Minecraft again. Probably 30 seconds. Yeah, we were a fair ways into the next song when it hit. Alright, so the nice thing is I have all of these worlds, right? Which means we can... Oh no, what did I just do? Are we okay? No, maybe not. So what worries me is I might have resized the window, or I might have moved it slightly. I think I accidentally resized it, which means I'm just gonna restart the game. I want the recording to be exactly the size, the right thing, and I don't want to fiddle around with it. Yeah, it might have always been 500. Was Windows just popped up over my chat. Nice. Black Screw says, changing to this new release cycle for the game was a really brilliant decision. Being able to play with and use quality of life, general changes and improvements to the game that don't have anything to do with the new content features outside of snapshots is so great for players. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. We got a lot of flack for it though. All right, now let's try it. 3A. It would be the one just called World. Yeah, but people are like still. It's a random wither. Oh, I'm writing it. Very cool. Very cool. Hold on. We need to bring up the website again with our things on it here. So all the way back over here, the very beginning, the dawn of time. What am I looking for? I'm looking for damage wobble. Right. Ooh, can I change this? Yes, I can change this while I'm streaming. Is this the one? Yes, it's the one. Does this set me survival? Yeah, it does. So I need to change my profile on the other one to 120 FPS recording. Am I still like, yeah, okay, we're still good. We're still streaming. Hopefully this will actually work. Okay, so record. What I should do is hit this and then not touch. Oh, god damn it. Hello? That does not seem like it worked, no. Oh. So I guess the commands place, press the buttons on the backsides of this and then it never resets. Is this a reset line? This is probably a reset line. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it says right. The mod that we use on the servers, it removes those. So we don't need to worry about them, but apparently that just doesn't work locally. I don't know. It's fine. Let's try it again. Stop. Buttons can just say stuck like that? Yes, if you place them with commands. Then normally what schedules the update of the button like unpressing itself is when you click. So yeah, these set unpressed buttons. It wouldn't be the Minecraft community if there wasn't something for them to whine about. We were discussing that for the April 1st release today on Pixel Stream. What? I don't understand how the first part of that connects to the second. This is 100% damage wobble? Good question. That's accessibility. Damage still 100%, yes. Okay. So that was one, and I'm actually gonna have to re-record this in 119.3, which is okay. Can I downgrade this world? We'll try. Don't try this at home, kids. Let's see, actually. One block at a time came from something about inventory updates? Not really. Like, it's obviously a play on, like, what if you didn't have the inventory, but... This is April Fool's. Minecraft will stop updating. But yeah, sure, like, people will be complaining. I can't find what I'm doing right now. What do I need to do? You're right, I need to take this... I'm copying it to a different place. Because I've got these instances running in different places. Is that good enough? It might be. Sure, we'll just drop it in here for now and start... What do I start? Probably this one. Hey, Brazzy. We're also updating the mild, discussing the mild update. Fun. Obviously, I have 0 comments on the, you know, subject matter. I've actually, for the number of years I've been in the Java team and even like running the Java team, I've almost never had time to participate in any of the April Fool stuff. It's just kind of weird. Of the previous years. You know, obviously, who knows what happens this year, if there's anything.
I have resubscribed 3 less than 3 less than 3.
Resubscribed. That's the new and slightly better version of high fived. I need something called 3W03 copy, and we're just I know what I'm doing totally. This might completely mess up the world, and if it does, that's fine because it's a copy, and then I'll have to re-download something from somewhere else. Okay, this seems reasonably fine. I need open allow start. Yes, instant health, please. Just a bunch, thank you. I cannot jump because I guess I've been playing Ethos Challenge. Switch the field of view to normal on this one too. What do I? Game rules should be fine. I'm still at. Okay, I need to stop this soon. I'm still in like good mode, so just do this. Oh god, that was not 120 FPS. Okay. Maybe I stopped that recording too quickly. Anyway, should be fine because it's like nothing happening, but whatever. We'll find out. Okay, turn you back on. This here, and back here, and in here. We need a folder for... What are we doing? Gameplay. Gameplay. Who's that? Brazzy gifting a sub to Retro. Hey, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. It's great. I just started my main instance where I play Ethos Challenge, obviously. Oh right, and these don't auto remux because of the different setting. So I believe it's the last 2 we did. 15 seconds, 11 seconds. Guess that makes sense. So this would be how much wobble in 119.3. Oops. And this is how much wobble in RC1. Okay, so You know, I'm probably just like I'm. Oh, actually, there's this above below thing. Sure, let's actually replace them, I guess. You have to refine the start, but it's okay, I guess. Gameplay. Thanks, Windows. You're very helpful. This one. And then replace this one. So what we want now is, God, wait. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Right, of course. So since we've slowed it down by 50%, I want the sounds to match up with where the hits are, right? So, right, I need to also, before I do more here, create video proxies for these. That's why it's so slow. Two pixels in the background, a slightly different tint due to sheep 5 kilometers away moving. Or rather, didn't, in case you kept a still frame. Yeah, I mean, if I keep a still frame, the water texture will stop animating also, which is something you might spot if you're like super... There's a chicken in the backdrop here. You basically see none of it. There's this tiny thing up here is a chicken. But yeah. I do that sometimes, and I do actually look at that type of stuff. So I think I've got less space in the beginning of this than I had in the other one. Basically, as soon as this actually finishes. Okay, well, that one is finished, I guess. So let's pull this up. I don't want the survival mode thing in. So I guess that's where we start. So there's the first hit. So I'm going to kind of synchronize everything on that. So we'll move this to there. And now I want... I guess the easiest thing to do is going to be... That's where that is. I think this might mess up. Yeah, it does. That's highly annoying. There it is. Does it move if I do this? Yeah, it does. That's a really annoying thing in Vegas. I just... Please. Synchronize. Hey, camper. Okay, so are these now in sync? Yes, they are. And they are now higher FPS too, which is nice. That looks really weird, actually. And I need to move all of these. Yeah, this... So obviously the sound synchronization is just fake.
Yay.
Why are these in completely different places, though? I guess I've just Yeah, I don't have the video isn't aligned like it used to be, but they're equally much apart. Like, what's this? Come on. That's the first one. Oh. So I want it here, but it's actually the wrong thing. Okay, so this is the one I want. That's the hit, kind of. So like here. So obviously this is kind of fake. Like if you slowed down the sound, it wouldn't sound like this. But it ends up being just a lot more natural if you do it this way. Okay. And I guess in this case it doesn't matter because we're running it at full speed. Oops. That's not very nice though. What am I looking at? Oh, this one doesn't it? Oh, what? Oh, I see. Fade that out there. Pull you back up here. That there. Right, so we got them side by side here, and then above below here. Snapshot Factory perk seems really cool. Obviously, not right now, maybe. So is this 50%? Yeah, it is. That's so much smoother. That's so much nicer footage. Much easier to see the difference also. Oh, I don't have enough footage here. Yeah, right. Which one? I saw one flipped over. That one. Okay, the lower one. So this needs to just move back here. That's fine, because I think, like I said before, way before, I think I have less VO for it now, so probably the likely thing is that this thing probably gonna get completely deleted. Hey, Fabian. Yeah, it's a lot nicer, isn't it? But it's also recorded at 120 FPS, so this might not even be 30, like it might have some performance problems or something. It's fine though. I think we'll just keep this one. I have 2 different footage sections, and maybe, like I said, I'll end up removing this. So that should be this one done, and we can render it. Yeah. Yeah, and I realized too late when I was making that snapshot video that that's how I wanted to record it. But, you know, oh well. So I'm gonna quit Minecraft here and open the new one again. So, because I did promise to showcase that that mod that we use for this. And I think that's probably what we're doing to wrap up here after this is done. At least you don't record the wrong frame rate, 24. Yeah, I don't know why you would record gameplay footage that's 24. And speaking of that, before I forget, I should switch back to my regular recording setup so I don't record a ton of stuff at 120 FPS and fill up my drive. So where do we go? What do we have that has a cool thing? So we can open like 07A or something. That's probably had a fun thing. 23 07A. What? Okay, never mind. Yes, here. Obviously. This is soon done. Hey, thanks for lurking, Pazu. So that's done. Let's go back here real quick. Gameplay. What the heck is going on? Oh, it's not finished loading yet. Patience, Lime. Patience. It's there. And this is gonna be Skulk, which arguably didn't even need its own section, and I'm still like a little bit questioning whether it should be included, because it is like, it's just a bunch of Skulk sensory things that are being like, here they now detect these things, and there's a long list of stuff. But it's no, I can see how people are being annoyed that they're not detecting these things, so whatever. I don't know though, like the glint stuff and the potions, like so much more important. I don't know, so hard to say. I guess we'll see how long the video ends up. It's starting to feel pretty long, and that might be a good reason to cut the Skulk stuff. Where are we at here? We're at 3.5 minutes in, and then this stuff is 10 more minutes. I really don't want it to become too long. King P-Dogs will not be pleased if you don't. Well, you know. I'm sure there will be noteworthy enough Skulk sensor things to showcase at some point. I even made a tutorial, you know? It's gonna be happy. Okay, so, need command access. That's just an effect of this world being copied out of a server. So, spline command. I should probably have... What am I playing? I'm playing the unmodded version, right? What? Oh, right. Good work, Line. So my modded installation is set to play the unmodded version. Very, very good. Good work. Let's restart the game again. So I'm worried about two things. I'm worried about a too long video, meaning that people don't want to click it because they think it's too much of a time investment to even start playing the video, right? Even if they would really enjoy all of the video. And the second one is some of the more repetitive, less interesting stuff in the videos is where people tend to click off, right? And that's why the sound stuff is now it's separate video, right? Because it's kind of it's just maybe slightly less interesting than the other stuff, right? Was that the thing I wanted to open? I don't know. we'll see. Yes, it was, and we need the command access again. So now, spline. This is not a Minecraft command. This is from the mod. So basically, we got a whole bunch of stuff that we've set up here. Still shocks me how fast Fabric releases. Yeah, I'm also not using Fabric API here, so it's only like Fabric itself, which is super quick. So what do we got? Oh yeah, the cat thing. So we can go to the cat. So there's a teleport thing that I can use to go to a certain point in a spline. So that's a useful thing just to see. And then of course we can play the spline. So that just kind of looks like this. I mean, normally, of course, I would do it without that on, right? So we're zooming in on the cat. Obviously, cat is not like in the right place now, so you know. But we're zooming in on where the cat would drown if we activated this. There it is. I chose a very long one, but obviously, like, so. This is summoning the cat in that place, and then I think below here is probably, yeah. So this is actually like play the spline on the closest person. So since this is a command, since it's command driven, we can use it in a command block, which means we can synchronize the time when the spline starts playing with everything else. So if I actually, like, this is the way we'd normally do it, and the cat gets pushed into the water. And we're zooming in the cat, right? So that's kind of how that works. And we're all just jumping up in the same place. I'm doing it in creative too, so I'm pushing the cat over. Nice. It works slightly differently in a server environment versus in single player, which is a little interesting. So that's kind of the simple way of this. What do we have? Spline. Did we have anything that was sniff? What is sniff? Oh yeah, this is a sniffer intro card. There's just a ton of sniffer, which, you know, is fun. So there's just a lot more we could do with this though that we don't use all that much. But let's make a test spline. And I can say like spline test. I want here is where I want it at zero. That's 0 timestamp. And then let's say I want to be like here at 10 seconds. But I also kind of want to be looking at this dude. So facing this guy. Right, so we'll put that here. And then maybe I want to go here facing that guy at like 20 seconds. And then we zoom out to here at 30 seconds, but not facing anything. So just like point it here. So if I play that now, you're going to see that I am like traveling towards the 10-second point. We're going to slowly move over to actually being following this sniffer around. So the camera's now pointed exactly onto the sniffer and we'll keep tracking it, right? And then as we hit the 30-second mark, we're gonna stop doing that. But the point still has some influence. So, and now we're at the end point, right? So there's quite a lot of power in the things we can do, and in some of the shots, we actually like just pin it to the pin cameras offsetted off of entities and pointed at entities and stuff, just to be able to showcase, okay, here's how the camel looks as it's moving and as it's doing this one thing, you know. And it's really been helpful. Some kind of interpolation. This is spline. That's what the name of it is. It's a spline interpolation. And it's also like doing like some special stuff. So it's not like pure interpolation, but yeah. So that's basically what we use. And there's like, if you look at these, there are a bunch of things like offset relative. Relative is completely broken, so we don't use it. Offset is like, I want to be here, but if the sniffer has moved to down there, I want to be like in the same offset from the sniffer, right? So that's kind of thing. And relative is supposed to be that, but include rotation, but it's broken. And I haven't had time to had time to debug it. But we can also do like, there's some what is this, highlight. So like, okay, where's this thing? All right, it's here. All right, it goes from here to here to here to somewhere up here, there. And actually, I think no, because it's not offset, so we won't be able to. We could do one, and also like if I say, okay, yeah, well, actually, you know, I wanted this thing at 10 seconds, but I kind of wanted it here instead, so I'll also offset here of this guy. So like, that's where I actually wanted it. And now we can kind of see this point as if this sniffer would care to, you know, move. It would actually, the thing actually moves with him, right? It's trying to move into the other one. It's not helpful. But that point is actually stuck to that sniffer. So if we play it now, obviously now this isn't a great spline, right? But we're now like actually following the sniffer as it moves, right? So as it jumped up the block, you can see that the camera kind of shifted up. Still doing it, even though we're quite far away now. That might be a bug actually, because it probably should have released by now. But... So that's some of the interesting stuff that we do with this, and the kind of one of the best things is that because these are saved with the level, it's completely repeatable for us, and we don't need to do anything to get exactly the same shot with exactly the same, you know, surroundings on both versions. This is probably better than replay mod would be for this type of work. In some ways, because we could trigger the camera to be synchronized with the thing going on in the world, yes. But obviously we can't pick and choose a moment to then run the camera spline on, right? Which is what in some cases, like when we were recording the sniffers digging, it was immensely painful because, you know, you want them to do it when on camera, but obviously they won't do it in the good timing for your spline. So sometimes it's really painful, and I wish I had replay mod. And like the perfect scenario for me would be to have both, but replay mod doesn't update in time, so what can you do, eh? So this is what we use instead, and it's actually like it's super helpful. Do I have more in here? Oh yeah, you can just like list it. So here are all the like control points. So this, like at 200 ticks, this is in this offset from this entity facing this entity. Oh yeah, stretch is what Dr. Jen mentioned. So like, okay, this is now 30 seconds long, like 20 ticks per second times 30 here, 600. Let's say that was a very slow spline. So like I can scale the thing and now it's like 300 ticks instead of 600. And if we play that now, it's going to be much faster. Oh yeah, and the sniffer's also up here now, so it's moving off. So that's what Dr. Jen was talking about before, that they make splines and that they just come in and make them twice as long because like they're just too fast moving. So usually what I do is I will stretch them by 2 instead. Nobody's put anything into the game. This is a mod. This is a mod I use, and has nothing to do with what's actually in the game. And dump is a thing I've just like, it creates a command sequence of of every tick in that sequence. So it's a way, and I've literally just added that for my tutorial series to be able to get nice splines for that. And that's it. That's what this thing. And usually we do this on in a server environment. So what that does is it will play it on the server timeline, which means one big drawback is like, so that means it's synchronized to gameplay. But there's also a big drawback, which is if the server lags, the time will skip back, which is actually a pretty big problem because we're running on fairly cheap servers. So like it tends to happen all. But yeah, that was a super quick demo of the Chem Splines mod that I keep updating for specifically to be able to use in this. Like, it's very tailored to our use case. Someday maybe I will stop seeing their nostrils as eyes, but it is not this day. Like, what do you think they do when they sniff then? Are they like raising their eyebrows or something? And then we laugh when the wrong person gets grabbed by the spline. Yeah, a lot of our command blocks is to play the spline for @p, which is the closest player. And then, you know, somebody's hanging around kind of just chilling in spectator mode and ends up being the camera. That's great. All right, folks, I think that's where we're going to wrap up because my voice doesn't really want to do more stuff today, I think. It was some good progress. That's like 3 sections done. This is pretty cool, and hopefully by the time the weekend rolls around my voice will be good enough to just record all of this. It looks like their entire face stretches as if something deceased was growing on it. Oh god. I will, yeah. That's the thing that's just not gonna be in my brain tonight. Yes, good. Thank you. Let's see. Is there a person who's doing a thing on the Twitch things? Sure is. Oh, people not doing the Minecrafty things though. Nice. Xbox is streaming Minecraft. Where are we going? Where are we even going? Excuse me. I'm just lost today. I don't know. Let's go to Kimmy. I'm just so lost. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I know these are a little bit different. I hope people found it interesting to see kind of some behind the scenes stuff. If you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, one of the new perks for my subscribers and supporters is access to our regular VO channel on Discord, where we're sitting like a voice channel where we communicate about all the stuff going on when we make all of these videos. And I've also started actually streaming my recording window. Like basically what I did here today is on there. So if you are a sub, or if you've been gifted a sub, or if you are on like a Patreon or anything, you have access to that, and it's on the Discord. So just go in there and you can join that channel and listen in and watch, right? And if you want that, yeah, if you become a supporter, that's a perk you'll get immediately. But let's raid over to Kim and Jax, who's a great, fantastic builder and streamer who is, I think, still working on Stray in Minecraft, right? Straycraft. Yes, that does sound like that. Yes. So, what she's doing is building the game Stray, but in Minecraft. And she's an amazing builder, so definitely go check that out. Thank you. This has been great. Now I'm going to shut up before I lose my ability to talk entirely. See you later, everybody.